Hey, fellow babies, welcome to the 42 show where I have a malfunctioning webcam. So, for the first time in like 8 years, I've actually had a real shave and used a razor and all, but there's nothing you can do to see it. So, sorry about that. Just imagine the avatar with shaggy long hair and freaking out. But we have a lot of good things to go over tonight. So, what do you think, Dunk? We should just hit the wheel of death right away and get into this?
Hit the wheel of doom.
All right.
Yeah, I think we should. Never mind.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're not asking your opinion.
Go ahead, because here, look, we can watch the animation. The wheel of death button didn't work, so I have to actually go over and manually get it ready here. Yeah,
Roll the dice.
yeah.
Well, in the meantime, we can say that we've been gifted lots and lots of memberships by.
Oh, we have. Yeah.
Yes.
Aussie T has gifted 10 memberships out. Do you want to read them out, Dick? You got them on your list, or should we make hash it?
I can switch to that list as fast as I can watch something load on a page. Here we go. Holy crap, that was slow. Here we go. They went to the Surreal Taco, Rick the Ukrainian, Clive Wells, Scott Brisen, Cheryl Watley, Michael Michaels, Anna Borgfella, Dolores Chazon, and Phil Williams. So welcome, everybody. And Aussie T, you're just the gift that never stops giving. You are the best ever. Thank you so much. Hey, wait a minute. I read 5 of the wrong ones. This idiot Streamlabs thing doesn't have 5 because they were just before I clicked the button.
Yes, I was going to say, Rick the Ukrainian got one last time.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think it's that bad. Yeah. So, you know what? The mods are putting it in the room. We'll regroup and reshuffle, and we'll get that, that shout finished. How about that? Is that good? So,
well, five of you got gifted memberships. Just take it. Take it. Have it.
Take it on the run. No, okay, here. So, we're going to spin the wheel. Ready? Boom.
Oh, look at that.
Dunk.
All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for me? Bring up the article. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Like a real pro. I hit the mute button.
Yeah.
Right. Shocking footage circulated on social media shows a couple exposed gallivanting at about 30,000 feet. I should point out they were actually on a plane. The pair were caught joining the Mile High Club. Actually, it's 5.68 miles club, to be precise, on a busy EasyJet flight from Luton to Ibiza on Friday. What better than EasyJet, eh? Maybe we should be Sleazy Jet. Dirty jet. Posted on Twitter, the clip shows a flight attendant opening the door to the plane's bathroom, revealing the man and a woman semi-clothed inside. The man then snaps the door back into place as the crew member places his hands on his heads. No, hang on. He places his head in his hands. Get that right. I mean that was the head by
his hand and his helmet.
By head, I mean the head on top of his neck, not the other head. That would be bad to put that in place that in your hands. One woman is heard to shriek, "Oh my fucking god!" The person recording the clip then goes, "Hands, I got arse and everything."
Oh, that's amazing.
This is too funny.
Wow. Look at him just going at it.
Oh, yeah. Hip slapping good time.
Ride him, road boy. Ride him.
Wow. That's funny. The moral of this story is always make sure you lock the freaking door. Go ahead, Dave.
We've actually got a live interview from the plane itself. I just need to disable my my video camera there. There we go.
Yeah,
I'm just turning away.
I didn't see anything. I was looking out the window.
Yeah. Our man on the scene, Dave Worley.
Actually, that's a picture of Dave on the outside of the plane looking into the toilet.
Yeah.
He's the actually only person we've known dogging an airplane.
Yeah. Let's just be honest here. It's Dave getting some, okay? Come on.
You rumbled me. Yeah. But I look good.
Yeah. And the guy behind you looks good too.
Oh, God.
Oh, too funny.
That's all from the bonking desk.
We forgot to decide who goes second. Dave, do you want to go?
Oh, I can.
All right.
Absolutely. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? So, the first thing that we're going to bring up in sports news today was some unusual sports that you may not have heard of, or maybe you have, and you have partaken in some of them. Let us know if you have, if you've ever even thought of doing hockey underwater. Well, you're in luck because underwater hockey is apparently a thing.
Wow.
Surprisingly, they've been doing it since the 50s, and it's very similar to regular hockey. It is just normal hockey, let's be honest. And it's there's now a world championship every 2 years, along with an ever-increasing tournament calendar, which is interesting. But from a spectator's perspective, it's rather frantic because both teams have to regularly surface for air. How deep is the pole?
I like this one, Dave. Bog snorkeling. Like, why is she dressed like the Little Mermaid to do it?
Why not? Why not? I mean,
I guess there is a point to be said there, but it's funny.
They should really do it for underwater hockey, to be honest. I mean, I am going to skip over some of these sports, and I'm going to get straight to the meat and gravy. It's there's chess boxing. We've definitely heard of that one. I don't know exactly how the transfer between one and the other happens.
The game magically becomes checkers by about the 11th round when they're both punch drunk and stupid.
Yeah, you know that old argument about how you just can't play chess if the pigeon just throws the board in the air. It's just how can you physically play after a while? Like, I just don't understand. It's an official professional sport as well, which means technically they get paid for it. But I don't know. I mean, who's advertising this?
Yeah, who's paying?
I wouldn't doubt that they transition to slap fighting chess soon.
You might as well have blind chess boxing as well.
Yeah.
You might as well just go into all the disability. Just wear a blindfold, and then you're on an even keel. Amazing. I can just keep going if you like. What we could do is we could just keep coming back to it.
Yeah. Let's do a little back call there. I've got one that we can go over real fast here. iPhone 15, yada, yada, blah, blah, were announced. They have a button, so that's cool. And they're still going to be made of horrific glue and nasty crap that's going to make it impossible to do anything other than just replace if it ever gets screwed up. So there's a thing. Thank you, EU, for making absolutely law batteries to be properly replaceable coming up. Can't wait. I don't want to go into it because I have an iPhone. I like it, but at the same time, there's a few things I can't stand about the damn thing. But I could say that about any Android phone as well. It's not.
It sounds like
and people.
That's true. Yeah, I like most of you half as much as I should. Sorry, Dave.
Yeah. No, it sounds like you want to go into it, and we do have half an hour, so let's go for it.
No, I'm good. Let's switch over to Dunk here because
we got half an hour, not 4 hours.
Yeah, and Dunk's got he's got news that has bite.
Num 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 num. Crocs on the loose. Da, 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 da. Residents in southern China have been advised to stay home after more than 70 crocodiles escaped from a farm during horror storms. What was that? Was like a crocodile dairy farm producing like milks and eggs? What? How do you milk a crocodile? What kind of farm is that?
Gently.
Anyway, an emergency official said 69 adult crocodiles and 6 juveniles, like that makes some kind of difference, had escaped as the region is battered by rain from former typhoon Haikui. Some have been captured, but others are more difficult to reach due to the depth of the lake they entered.
Yeah.
It's certainly a way to spice up the underwater hockey.
Yes.
If you,
Yeah. There's goaltender save or crocodile eats defenseman. So you never know what's coming. That'd be awesome to watch, not to play in. Right? That would be a little bit hardcore for myself there. My tastes.
We can find 12 people who want to do this. It's not going to be very difficult.
Well, we've got 70 crocodiles and 12 people. That's a snack.
I am very interested to see the viewers' reaction to Dave's next one here, because I believe there's going to be some honesty if anybody can, brave themselves to share.
Oh, is this? Are we sticking to the list of 10?
No, we're on the second one, and we're going to go back because I really want to do this one. Everybody does this, no matter what the deal is.
Okay. I'm just going to have to
delay
myself a little bit, and then there we go. I'm going to press that button. Now it's on the screen. 2 in 5 sports fans admit they are superstitious, and assume the other 3 just don't admit it, and have shared top rituals. From drinking some questionable fluids to bizarre pre-match rituals, sports people can be a superstitious bunch. I wonder how many you can name in the chat before we get to the end of this one.
Yeah.
The tricky test comes after 4 in 10 sports fans admitted they're superstitious, in quotes, wearing a pair of lucky socks, and that has now gone off the screen because of a sponsored link. That is not useful at all.
Wow.
Thank you, Daily Mirror. Feel free, do not go to their website ever again. So, interesting research into 2,000 people revealed that 25% carry out unusual rituals.
What do you think are questionable liquids? I mean, are they not liquid? Are they gas? Is that what they mean by questionable, or is it like
German Sizer video,
or just spunk in a lager? Or what? What do they mean by questionable?
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this.
This lager's got lumps in it.
But when I was a hockey player in my youth, I would say at least half of the team had little good luck ritual things that they adopted, even though a lot of times you would lose and you still did them. So I'm not sure the logic, but it's definitely a fact.
Now that you've said the word logic, if you want to find out more about this sort of superstitious nonsense, feel free to purchase my book, Fantastic Fantasies and Where to Find Them, available at Amazon and on audiobook. So sorry about that. Yeah.
The link is coming up because our mod squad is that good. Watch this. Yeah.
Love you guys. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
A whopping 91% genuinely believe the outcome of an event has been impacted by their pre-event ritual. It's the things like trying to, if you walk out the room, your team scores and all of that.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense. I used to, when I used to play football, I made a thing of making sure that my socks for some reason had the L and the R for left and right on them. I don't know why. But
your mom has a lot of faith in you, eh?
No, I never. I wore 2 left, so I couldn't. No, it did not matter to me whatsoever. I
didn't even know socks had a left and right.
No, they don't.
Except when you have socks that have got an emblem on them on one side, and you have to wear that on the outside. Then that becomes left and right. But otherwise you just look like a donkey.
Oh, well, actually, there is a degree of truth in it. At least I believe there is. 1 in 3 always trust their gut feeling when it comes to the outcome of a sporting event. I mean, depending on, forget the sporting event, I think gut feeling is actually a thing.
Gut feeling isn't like some odd, that's ridiculous thing. It's what it is we're more than the sum of our parts. A gut feeling is your subconscious and so on and whatnot in your brain filling in a lot of blanks without you really realizing it. And it's not just, a whim. There's more to it.
Yeah, I think so too. Some of the superstitions is kissing. I'm turning to Sean Connery for a second. Kissing the
Scotland.
badge. Refusing to wash.
That's just
prayer.
normal. That's normal behaviour.
Yeah, no, that's just laziness. Come on.
Have you ever, Dick, you're a musician, have you ever sang a specific chant?
No, that's silly. I had a specific ritual before going live, though, and it was smoke a fat joint and have a cold beer ready. Light a cigarette, put it in the head of my guitar, and wash, rinse, and repeat during the show. It worked really well.
Yes.
There is one that says eat the same pre-match meal. I did, for some reason, always used to just have plain pasta. It was just like, oh, it's horrible. And I thought that was just genuinely what the professionals did, but no, that's a horrible idea.
Before I transition us over, I just want to say, for the love of God, bathe people. It's a good thing to do. I know that
bathe other people.
Well, that's true. That's true, especially if they're gonna bathe you back. But in a nod to a big corporation once again taking everybody's payment from their rectum, Microsoft has cut ties with the Surface Duo, a cool fold open phone sort of tablet thing, after 3 years and only 2 Android version updates. The thing's only 3 years old, and as far as they're concerned, in 6 months it's going to be a security nightmare for you walking around with it, and they're just like, screw you. Thank you for your... And this was not like some $300 item. We're talking about a premium fold open product, right? And they just like, screw you. So, watch who you support with your dollars. Don't just jump and early adopt. These companies don't give a rat's ass and will screw you over at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, Microsoft haven't got a good record for these sort of things.
No, they're terrible. Terrible.
Their iPod thing that they came out.
The Zoom.
That was the Zoom. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because you always release a product in brown, like his, brown is such a great color. It reminds you of, like, especially, if you're a new parent, what you really want is brown in your pocket every day. That's great. Yeah. Well thought out.
Well, unless it's chocolate.
There's only one way to find out.
Lick it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an MP3 player.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but so there's a rant from me. Where do we go here? What has Dunk got for us now? Oh, this one is interesting.
You couldn't think of a punny thing to say, could you? Right, so a huge sinkhole has opened up in the middle of the busy San Francisco intersection. The asphalt streets at the intersection of Fillmore and Green Streets caved in on Monday morning after a water main broke the night before, flooding the area.
Wow.
The dramatic street collapse has caused chaos in the neighborhood of Pacific Heights, home to ritzy mansions and dramatic views of San Francisco's landmarks.
Did you say giraffic views, as if like long necks, those tall animals?
Dramatic.
Oh, okay.
Giraffic.
Germanic.
Giraffic Park.
Yeah.
Videos from the scene showed water and refuse pouring out of the water main overnight. The sinkhole appeared early on Monday morning. The San Francisco Department of Emergency Management issued a warning to residents to avoid the area. Brilliant advice. Brilliant.
Yeah, look in the picture. There's like 3 haphazardly placed traffic cones, 2 on the sidewalk, because who cares about the cars? But watch where you're walking, people. Like it's
yeah.
You know,
It makes you wonder what an automated vehicle would make of that. Do they have like sensors to check the road to see if there's a great big hole in it?
Yeah, to be honest, one of those robo taxis would probably think it's a great place to hide and smoke a joint while it's waiting for its next ride fare.
Well, it's San Francisco, so
exactly.
We'll wait to hear that. So we're moving on from that. Well, America, you have to do things big, but we got problems over here in the UK too. Bring the story up on that one. A sinkhole capable of swallowing a small car.
Yeah, you couldn't fit a Gee Whiz in that. Look.
I know. I love the person who wrote this article. What kind of a small car are you talking about? Anyway, there's a pin on a London street forcing residents surround it with wheelie bins to stop someone falling in. See, we know how to do it in Britain. You don't put cones out. You put your wheelie bins around it.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I mean, seriously, you could step over it. It would be hard to fall in.
No. Dick, you got to read the article. The cavernous crater opened up in Greenwich on Monday. Just on the corner of a road, close to the curb, and a traditional red Royal Mail letter sending pillar.
It's
what we call in the UK a post box.
Yeah, it's believed that Godzilla stepped out of that hole, but we're not sure.
He says, it's not the first time a large sinkhole has appeared in Greenwich. In May 2016, another crater appeared overnight in Woodland Terrace around 3 miles away.
A crater. If you dropped a dime out of the ISS, it would make a bigger hole than that.
Local resident Andrew Hudson posted a photo of the hole on the local Facebook group. He goes, I feel sorry for anyone who has posted important letters in the postbox there because they are not going to be collected anytime soon.
But the sidewalk's fine. Just walk around to the other side of it.
Now this is how the article ends. I love this writing. This is journalism at its finest. Take it, people. It says, in the iconic 1980s cartoon series Danger Mouse, the fictional secret agent rodent was based in a hideout hidden inside a Royal Mail postbox.
What does
journalism? That's what they want. That's what they want. Hold on. Is this guy being paid per letter? Word?
This is a message to the author.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Just have to do with anything.
Well, it seems to be obsessed with the postbox. As he called it, the traditional red Royal Mail letter sending pillar.
Yeah.
No one calls it that. No one has ever called it that.
Oh, we just got an email response from the author.
Because I'm an idiot. Happy?
There we go.
Well, this follows on straight to my third story, which was posted by the BBC, which says Bullock trapped in sinkhole hoisted to safety. Well, I went to the article, but I was really, really disappointed because it wasn't talking about Sandra Bullock. But yeah, that's all the news from the sinkhole desk. But before we go, I would like to point out this is a great point for everybody to start sending in super chats and sending your love and support for the channel. And if we get a chance to answer them, we will answer them. And if we don't get to answer them, we'll answer them at the end of the show.
And I want to give an update, right? So we were saving up for that secret NASA camera van, and it turned out to be $7 trillion. Now we've gotten to 600 billion so far, but we do need your donations. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Every penny helps.
But it's going to be great. It's got old school CRT screens and 480p cameras. It's serious high tech. It's going to be amazing.
Now I get the feeling you're not taking my super chat message seriously.
No, I am.
Okay.
I'm just trying to convey the absolute
the urgency.
Yes, the gravity of the situation, right? It's NASA, so that makes sense, right? I wanted to point out something here that's actually a decently real news story, but artificial intelligence technology, you know, all the computation behind it, is actually a serious drain on water supplies that maybe aren't so available to be used for these kinds of things. But here in Des Moines, Iowa, the cost of building an artificial intelligence product like ChatGPT can be hard to measure, they're talking about. And it's because of the draw on the water supply there. And they're pulling 1.7 billion gallons, 2,500 Olympic-sized swimming pools from 2021 to 2022 to cool the building that's giving you ChatGPT. That is serious.
What, they're just like hosing it down?
Yeah. They got like 25 or 30 import workers sitting there with hoses, you know. Oh, yeah. They're equal opportunity employers. So, you know, if you got a green card, you're good.
Well, yeah, at least when people criticize the Bitcoin miners for using so much energy, at least they've buggered off to Iceland or Denmark to save costs. You know, they're actually living in a freezer just to try and, you know, avoid this situation.
Yeah. But
It's mad.
big data centers take massive amounts of water. And the thing is big data centers are kind of like boats. There's no way to 100% guarantee that, you know, throughout all the hosing and piping and stuff, one radiator might not leak a little antifreeze that goes through the other systems or the coolant, but I'm trying to put it in parlance that everybody understands. And the bottom line is, you know, that water doesn't just go right back into the drinking pool. It's now not good water that would have to be treated and stuff, right? That's a serious draw on things. It's just something to think about, right? You know, it's a big deal. Yeah.
Where are they based?
Well, that's in Iowa, West Des Moines.
Okay.
Right? I do believe
Yeah.
that's how you pronounce that properly. So, yeah.
I know there's a massive draw of water supplies in California, which is ironic. 'Cause they're obviously next to the beach. They are a beach.
Yeah.
Is that all of California is a beach?
We're getting short on time. Dunk, did you want to go with the sitting in the sports seats there, or did you want to go with the whale one?
Somebody saw a whale. Next.
Okay.
Oh no, I had silly voices ready for that as well, but never mind. Robots. The Los Angeles Chargers are leaning into their Hollywood home to promote movies as AI robots were placed in seats at the SoFi Stadium during their Week 1 game against the Miami Dolphins to help promote the Disney's upcoming science fiction film, The Creator. Disney showed the robots in the crowd. Excuse me, the robots.
Those, funny enough, there's a correction on this story. Those aren't actually robots. They're just taxi drivers from San Francisco enjoying the
game. Johnny Cabs. It's so funny. It's so pathetic. They're just people in costumes. Really, really good costumes and very, very expensive. But it's just. I don't know why. How is this promoting the film? What's wrong with a poster?
I don't know.
Remember the days you just do a nice poster?
Yeah. We even used to do like drawings of Luke Skywalker that weren't really accurate, but they were still good, you know?
See, the funny thing is, I tell you what, one thing that really pisses me off about this film, The Creator. Now, they got into a lot of trouble because on their trailer that they released, or their teaser, they actually had this shot of a big nuclear explosion, and they actually used footage from that Beirut explosion.
Wow.
They actually used that and did a bit of jiggery pokey, changed it, a few things.
Yeah.
But actually used real life footage of an explosion that killed a lot of people.
Oh, unbelievable. That is
absolute C words.
Yeah, that is
garbage.
So bad. You fucking assholes.
I remember the time when that happened. There was some people I worked with, and this guy said, "Oh, I've got to download that. Make sure I got that for reference." Reference material.
Why are you
he
kidding?
wants that for reference material. Yeah.
That's horrible. What do we got here? 49, 48, 47. Why am I doing that? Okay, so
Quick story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah, I can bring a sports story right to the end. Rubiales
yeah.
has resigned as president of Spanish FA. We've gone back over the story multiple times. He's just smacked some of the Spanish players on the lips as they won the World Cup, and we still aren't talking about them, their fantastic football.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's now resigned. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do is, you know what? We'll bring out the chat dance to party for that one. I like it. So on that note, we're going to say our big thanks over the credits. And what do you say, everybody? Let's say goodnight. Good night, fellow babies.
Good night. Good night.
Hey, everybody. So let's do this here. We're going to make a big thanks to CF Beauty and her mod team, and they were huge tonight, too. Catalan BME, Shayna, Tona, The Kraut, and PJ CNET. Huge thanks to everybody for coming around and showing up and watching us and stuff, right, Dunk?
Yeah, sure. And thanks to all our super chatters, even though you were hiding under the cushion somewhere. But we can't thank you enough for your generosity if you were. To our channel members, you're the backbone of the community. You'll get a VIP pass to our inner circle of awesomeness, and we're thrilled to have you on board. If you had fun here, please hit the like, share the video, and leave a comment. These things really help the channel. You know what I mean? Dave.
Sweet. To support us, click the notification bell, become a member, check out our merch store, and you can join our Discord server for free. And there you can submit your stories, and maybe some of them will be used on the show.
We'll have one soon. Good night, everybody. Take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye. Kisses.
Mwah, mwah.